account review slash fix for what is a Nikki. So no, do it's fine. So the first message is I only started this January. I'm currently ascending characters to unlock visionary, so I have no more notebooks. So welcome to Genshin, first of all. Second of all,
Get out while you can.
okay, ignore my husband. Anyway, so what I will say first and foremost is do not stress about Imaginarium Theater. It should be a last resort. It should be it is, okay, hold on. It is an endgame mode. Treat it as such. You should prioritize Abyss. Someone gifted you, Alboth. It was due through. Prioritize Abyss, IT, Dire, unless you're a mega whale. Well, the primos aren't worth being, like, super negative into resources in, because if you are, like, building too many teams, you're gonna start missing primo gems and Spiral Abyss too, you know what I mean? So you kind of have to focus, like, because that's 8 characters in Abyss for whatever element, and they could slowly start building up for Imaginarium Theater. So we're gonna do, so we'll do you have Discord so I can send you this list when I'm done? Spiral Abyss teams. 2 teams, 8 characters. Once you can comfortably clear, then you can start slowly building up 1 character at a time to do IT. It is? Oh. We're about to look. Alright. Okay, first of all, we're gonna do a cons check. Okay, not a whale chat. Not really, actually. Yeah, no, that's unfortunate. I'm very sad about that. Whale boof! What? Thank you! Damn, you didn't have to, but thank you. C2 Yansan's honestly really good. Okay, wait, do you have a favorite character? Do you have a favorite character? Because I kind of want to start there to build you, like... You said your Abyss is free. I know what... Navi and Arlecchino are my favorite. Okay, so... Damn, because Arlecchino... I mean, you could split these 2 up and be fine. I would say this is your best, and then... Are you planning on pulling any other characters? Because what you can do... Arlecchino's best team did turn into Movuika's premium team. I see the Shiloh, Benny... And then, yeah, okay, so let's all pretend as Coffee Air sit Lolly, okay? So, oh, thank you for the 200 biddies, Alboff. Dude, take care of yourself first, though. So, do you like playing Movuika on field? I think Movuika, obviously Movuika Premium is one of the best characters in the game. Unfortunately, it is what it is. They kind of, Giga made Movuika huge. So, Movuika being on field is just gonna carry you through any Abyss that's coming out, unless they somehow power creep Movuika, which would be its own issue. But Movuika does have an attack transfer with the same way Bennett does. You just have to go after you burst on Movuika, you would have to swap to Navia. So you would basically do like Navia burst, Shangling stuff, Shiloh, Movuika, and then you would swap to Navia and give her an attack buff. And it's not as good as Benny's, but it'll split it up so you're not fiending too hard for an attack, and it's like a pseudo Bennett, so Arlecchino could still have her Benny. Okay, let's look at your characters first though. How well built are they? So you could try to nighttime's fine. That's good. Good. Okay. So your Navia's fine. C0. You could honestly stop here. Yeah, you could honestly stop here, so hold on. Navia, Shiloh, Shangling, Shilone, Movuika. Oh my gosh, Lucy with the Navia. Okay, so let's start with Navia. Talents, level, weapon, fine. Artifacts are great. Okay. Alright, so now let's look at your Shangling. Oh, okay, so I know people hate fishing. If you don't want to fish, I also do fishing services. There is a weapon called the catch. This is one of Shangling's best weapons, and it's also Raiden's best weapon as well if you don't pull engulfing. It basically, so it's an ER main stat, and it gives you crit rate on the burst and elemental burst damage. It's pretty fucking huge. I highly recommend getting it. So I'm gonna put it in there. Fav is pretty bad for her, I would say. I only play her. Mav sub DPS is crazy when she clears it off. Yeah, but they said they like Navia and Arlecchino, so I'm gonna put that there for them. If I'm gonna pick the teams that they enjoy to clear with. So farm the catch. It's one of the best, if not the best, F2P weapon. Honestly, I'll move a lot of people do. I don't blame you. And R5 it. Fav's just good for the team overall. Fav is a good weapon, yeah, but you also Shangling is a sub DPS, and you don't need burst on Shilonin or Mavlika. She also doesn't get energy particles. So you're just giving Fav to the Navia, and you had enough from what I saw. Let me double check your ER. Yeah, you have 110. It's fine. It's a little low, but it's fine. Do you have? I think you have peak Paw Patrol. Let me double check. Oh, you have Fav on the Shiloh. You're fine. So I would just farm the catch and change it. But yeah. I would farm the catch and then change it, because you already have a Fav on the Shiloh, who's also funneling particles. Alright, so farm the catch for Shangling. Let's look at your artifacts quality. I personally would Night Ascend her. Oh, let me type that in. Ascend to 80 out of 90. Hold on. Ascend to 80 out of 90, so you can crown her burst. Leveling to 90 is ill-advised if you are especially low on materials / new to the game. Okay. Okay, and then, alright, so artifact quality isn't the best. Okay, so you don't want HP, but, so let me write that in. So, best artifact set is 4-piece emblem. I would strongbox it. I would strongbox this. And then you would do, like, EM Sands or ER. You would also do Pyro Goblet, and then you would do crit rate or crit damage hat. Use what balances out your subs. Thank you guys again for the hype train. I appreciate it. Let me see. Do you have... So wait, do you know why Emblem's good for Shangling, or do you want me to explain it? I'm not trying to be condescending. I know for me personally, I understand things better when I learn the why rather than the what, if that makes sense. But yeah. Alright, I don't use her. My Navia team was with Farina. Oh. Yeah, I guess you could put Farina there. It would... You know what? You're right. It would be better to put Farina there. I just like double Pyrox the attack bonus. But yeah, you know what? Fuck it. We'll put Farina there. I'll just put We're gonna keep Shangling there. Okay, we're gonna just put low priority Shangling down there. Okay, so we'll do Farina instead, actually. I just think Shangling is an overall good pick, especially since you have her at C4 already. It's like, oh my god, you farmed the pipe! Okay, pipe good, pipe good. Okay, she's 90. And she's on 4-piece GT. Okay, let's look at the quality of the pieces first. So wait, let me add level and weapon are good. Let me look at talents. 199 is good. Talents are fine. If you are going to crown her, then burst is prio. Skill can stay at 9. It is a low priority to crown, since 9 is still great, especially if you are low on resources. Okay. Alright, let's look at the quality of the artifacts. C1, it's fine. Alright, HP's, wait, what's your ER at with Fluve? Oh, okay, it's good. Your crit rate's a little low, even with, Fluve active. This is fine, though, for now. I'm not gonna level anything, because I know you're low on, like, books and everything. This is fine. I would swap this out for a better, like, potentially wait, can I actually just get this to +4? Do you have any, like, you have some fodder. Oh, I see. Can I get this to +4? Because this might be better, because you do want some crit rate, but I don't want to, like, use all your resources. I would run crit rate. This isn't that good. Alright, this, oh, shoot. I don't think you have any, oh, you do have crit rate. Okay, hold on, let me check the +4 on this. Pray chat. I mean, this isn't bad. I would just swap to this. And then, let's see what your other HP pieces are. Maybe we could get another crit rate for you. Let's all pray. Okay, I'm not gonna use that. I probably wouldn't even keep it locked if I were you. What the fuck is that emote? I don't know, man. I would say this is better. You have 2 stats, 2 dead. I mean, this could potentially be better. I'm gonna keep this locked because if it goes a lot into crit rate and ER, it's pretty solid. Even though you don't need that much ER. But yeah, I would swap to, let me double check what this is. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, I'm just gonna... Okay, we'll trust this. Okay, it's fine. Okay, that's bad. Damn. Maybe you could go offset. What's your offset right now? Oh, it's Glad. Oh.
Oh,
Well, if you got a GT piece, you could potentially swap it to swap like an offset HP. But the flower's really good. Okay. Okay, let me put that in there. Swapped. CDM hat with crit rate to fix split. Try to get 4-piece GT with flower, feather, sands, hat, and use off-piece HP. Use if going for C2 can use best hydro. Yeah. Okay. So we looked at talents, we looked at the artifact quality, we looked at weapon. It's overall not bad. I mean, you have a few, like, bad pieces. Like, hold on, I'm gonna actually put that in the thing. Sands are pretty bad. Feather is solid. Flower is offset, but good. Goblet isn't that great. And then hat is good. Wait until 20 to have confirmation. Okay. So we looked at Farina. Now we're gonna look at Shiloh. Shiloh's pretty easy to build. Your defense is well, you're actually not running fast, so it doesn't matter. Or you're not running peak patrol, so. Alright, you could stop here, honestly. You only get, like, one more additional res decrease. I believe it's 36, right? Yeah, it's 36. Honestly, you don't even have to build her on ER if you're not bursting every rotation, so... Actually, you are gonna have to burst every rotation because of Farina. Alright, so 219's fine. Level... Okay, you're fine. For a Skirk team, who should be on Tenacity, Farina or Escoffier? I would probably put Coffee. Yeah, I would put Coffee. Level is good. Weapon is fine. Low prio to 90 because she doesn't care about base attack. And then talents are fine.
Oh, yeah,
10 is recommended, but if short on Mora books resin, then 9 is great stopping point. Alright, and then the ER was fine if I remember correctly. Oh yeah, you're running that for the... Oh wait, that's with and defense in, not even ER, and some pieces aren't even leveled. Okay.
How
Artifacts.
significantly faster this
are good. If, well, whose artifact quality is better? If your Farina's artifact quality is better than Escoffier's, I would especially choose Coffee, but you also do get the HP on Farina, so it does make sense why they're telling you Farina, because Farina does scale off HP better than Coffee does. I would just rather have my Farina doing damage, but yeah, no, you could, yeah, I would put her, yeah, I agree with that, actually. I would put Farina on Tenacity. She's probably, depending on the quality of your Tenacity, it might be, like, worse damage overall for the Farina, but she'll still be able to keep it up the Tenacity buff, which is fine. Alright, so that's all we need to look at for Sheila. Let's go Mavlika. Okay. Mavlika. I would 80 out of 90. Don't need to go to 80 just yet. Last Ascension. What's weapon at? I would 90 weapon. Base attack is good, and overall Mavlika's weapon is really good. You could honestly run.
Oh, 'cause on that
You could honestly put her either on a Tenacity or Obsidian if you want like sub DPS. Mavlika can be on Tenacity for full Navia support.
I literally went and reforged before this to get
Oh my god.
And then I'm now
or you can put her on 4-piece Obsidian so she can sub DPS.
Did we kill anything there or no?
Stats would be the same. Attack stands, Pyro Cup, crit damage, hat, since running crit rate, CR weapon. If you are playing Mavlika on field melt, you will be running the same above with EM sands instead of attack. Oh, I'm putting everything in a Google Doc, so I'll be sending that to you after. Alright, okay. Con C0, that's fine. Talents can be 199. Or you can do 1910 or 11010. Okay. Mavlika's honestly a pretty easy character to build. Alright, I think that's it for the Mavlika. Alright, now we're looking at the Arlecchino team. But I have her built on a different account working on it. I mean, you're fine. I mean, I understand that. You also just started like 6 months ago. Alright, pretend this is Sitlolly chat. Okay, Arlecchino. Team 2. Team 2. Arlecchino. Bennett. Wait. Oh, we took Sheila. Fuck. We took Sheila on both sides. God damn it. Hold on. They both run Sheila. That's fucked. We could use Kazuha. Do you have Kazuha? No. Damn. Fuck, it's a level 20 Sucrose, though. That's a lot of investment. I mean, I guess you're leveling characters anyway. Yeah. Yeah, I guess you're leveling characters anyway. Okay, well, I wouldn't recommend Sucrose because it's such low investment, but for someone who's building anyway for IT, we'll throw her in there. And then Sitlolly. Okay, so let's look at Arlecchino first. Don't ever say Kazuha's dead, man. He's the GOAT. Alright, I see. I mean, that's fine.
If I get, like, knocked at a certain spot, it's so much harder.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, character and weapon talents. Character and weapon levels. Good. Alright. Shit, my bad. Didn't mean to open that again. Okay, artifacts. That's fine. Okay, so you got the main stats good, and your... Oh, yeah, your crit rate's a little low.
I was like, wait, why is Sloppy
damn. Wonder, hold on, let me see something real quick. Do you have... Damn.
He's not on the meter.
Yeah. Because if we go crit... Oh wait, that is what the crit rate had. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. What's your off piece?
He's running
Oh.
in place.
I see. Damn. Do you have any other like fragment pieces? We might have to take those. That's really unfortunate. I would farm some fragment pieces because yeah, this is not looking so good. Yeah. Okay. So let me. Artifact set is correct, but crit rate is a little low. I would shoot for around 75% minimum. I mean, yeah, Symphony is better, but like, you're not critting. And if you don't crit, all like the crit damage stats that you have, while they do look nice, it's still fine. It's just, hold on, let me see what it looks to when I swap it. Yeah, it does look a lot better. White Tassel is big smooch, but Symphony is still better. But yeah, it's a little... I would just get better crit subs, because if you look at your artifact quality on these, you don't really have too much on the sands. You have 0 on the goblet, and that's it. Like, you just need to get these two with, like, some crit, and then you should be good. Alright. Levels are fine. Talent, levels, good. Alright. And then we're gonna go to... Oh boy, Sucrose. Alright, so, Sucrose... Your Arlecchino? Is she more of a priority? Then... Your Mavika... Wait, is who more of a priority? Mavika? Yeah, Mav does a lot more damage than Mavika. Again, it's Mavika's premium team is one of the highest simming teams that we have in Genshin Impact right now. So I think that building on-field Mavika is a better turn of your, like, use of your resources, but you said you liked Arlecchino more. And she's obviously already built, so you don't have to, you know, worry too much. Alright, let's do Sucrose. I would... Okay, wait, hold on. Ascend, 80 out of 90. The difference of an animal not being 90 kind of big. I would recommend out of all the characters to 90, then pick Sucrose over Mav, for example. Not really. Mav is a bad example. Who else? I would say Shilonin. Like, oh no, Shilon's already 90'd. But you get what I mean, right? Like, so if you have a character between like Sucrose or, fuck, who?
For 10 seconds.
Yeah, anyway, Sucrose is important, and her 90 support. She's an animal, she's transformative reaction. I highly recommend it. Yeah, but here's the thing, Dea. Even if you think that Navia is mid compared to Arlecchino, which is true, the thing is if someone likes Navia more than Movlika, they're not going to have fun playing the game. Alright. So that's why it's important for them to build a team that works with what they like, rather than giving them a team they don't like and being like, good luck. You could either run... So you have two weapon options. Prototype, Amber the Craftable, or Thrilling Tails. If you are using Thrilling Tails, then make sure you give the attack buff to Arlecchino by swapping into her after Sucrose. Okay. What's else? Okay, 4-piece VV, all EM with ER subs. And then talents equal, can leave them at 1, but if you want a little damage, can do 188 or 199. The 188 is acceptable if you are low on mats, Mora, etc. Alright, so that's Sucrose. That's always going to be my philosophy, though, Dea. That's why I asked what their favorite characters were, because I'm building for those characters. I highly would recommend Benny to be 90'd.
still
I would 90 Benny
why.
because base attack buff
Not that
big. Alright. What's your weapon at? Oh, okay, Skyward is good. Okay, hot take. I think Skyward is better than Aquila because it's easier to hit your ER requirement. I'm not joking when I say Benny has like a 300 ER requirement. Oh, you don't even have it. Okay, no biggie. Okay. Oh, that's fine. Oh, I would run ER Sands. Hold on. Are you on 4-piece Noblesse? Oh, we could put you on a 4-piece no. Oh, we can't. Okay. Okay. Okay, so
Oh boy.
4-piece Noblesse. Easiest way to do this while hitting the requirements of ER, which is 300%. I would get onset flower with HP ER and then do offset ER sands instead of fishing in strongbox for an ER noblesse sands. Okay.
Cooldowns this time too.
Okay, for like 95-star players, I don't even recommend. Yeah, I don't like using Thrilling Tales, and I know they are a new player, but if I'm gonna like have this posted to YouTube, I'd rather just have all the information out there just in case. But if you do know how to use Thrilling Tales, that's why I put the extra like the note there that if you're gonna use Thrilling Tales, make sure you swap the buff into Sucra or Arlecchino. Yeah, that is true. Longer fights, it does fall off. Okay, back to the Benny. Back to the Benny. Oh, it's not C1. Oh. Okay, wait. Burst is great. Burst is only talent that matters, and you have it at 10, which is great. Well, my Navia clears, and she's C0R0 on my low spender account. And she still clears this Abyss. I actually just did this Abyss with her on the second half. I would prioritize C1 Bennett from the Star Glitter shop over pools. Bennett, Star Glitter. What days are Bennett in there? He shows up May and November. Oh, you just missed him. He shows up May and November. Okay. So that's your Bennett. Okay, so let's look at quote Sit Lolly. So you have sack frags, that's fine. You can put that on her. So here, we're gonna look at Sit Lolly. I mean, that's fine. I mean, some people wait. It happens when people are new, they make mistakes, but it never bricks an account. Alright, so Sit Lolly. I would 80 out of 90 to get Final Ascension passive. I would run Sack Frog's weapon. I would 90 it because shield scales off EM. Talents are as follows. The only important ones are, hold on, 1, 9, 1. But, here's a big but, if you want extra damage and have extra resources, I would do 199. So the thing is why I say this, chat, is like, so this person is a newer player. Again, they started in January. They don't have resources floating around like we do, who have been playing for years. So, to get the important talents for, like, IT, which is their goal, getting the shield up is probably the most important thing. The burst is just damage. So, it's lower priority for this account specifically. Obviously, the answer in Genshin is always going to be, it depends, because everything is different for every account. Anyway. Okay, so you're going to run, she's going to be your scroll holder. 4-piece scroll. ER Sans. Because you want to get your burst up every rotation. Well, your Sucrose is going to be on Thrilling Tales, so. Or Pamber. You don't really use 2 Thrilling Tales. I feel like Sit Lolly would be easier to use Thrilling Tales on personally, but. Because you would use Sit Lolly at the end of your rotation. So, yeah, it would be easier to swap them out. What about Evan Star? I'm not sure it's... Do you even have it? Hold on. Let me double check. Did you have it? Oh, you do have it. Yeah, you could use that. Yeah, honestly, I would rather give this to Sucrose and then give... Okay, hold on. We need another user. I would give... Yeah, I would give Sitlolly. Throwing Tails this way. Dude, we don't have anybody to be a raincoat. Oh my god, we don't have a raincoat. Okay. Okay, pretend Charlotte's your Sitlolly. Hold on. Oh, fuck. Hold on. Pretend Charlotte's your Sitlolly. We'll use Charlotte, okay? Okay. Because she's also a Catalyst user, and it makes it easier for me to keep track.
What's the news?
Okay, so this is what the team's gonna be. Okay, I'm gonna switch this around then. Or... Hold on.
Never mind. Let them do as they please.
Okay, let me put this over here. Sackfrags. Or Thrilling Tales. And then put the Thrilling Tales here. And put extra... It should be easier to have TTBS on Sitlolly since she should be last in the rotation before swapping to Arlie. Okay. And then... Yeah, okay. Let me see. Oh, I didn't remove this. Or Sackfrags. If Sitlolly is holding TTBS, then you should have Even Star on Sucrose. Oh, wait. You have some... Okay, you know what? Hold on. You have multiple weapon options. Hold on. I'm gonna rephrase this. Multiple weapon options. I know she does. Sackfrags. More EM equal bigger shield. Even Star. Small attack buff for Arlie. Thrilling Tales. Big attack buff for Arlie. You only use one on a team. And then you have Prototype Amber. Little bit of healing for team. Okay.
The Ace of Tigers
There we go. So now we have all your options there for her. I personally think that I would just run Sackfrags. That's what I do on my C0 R0 Sitlolly is I run Sackfrags because I like the extra ER. Anyway, 4-piece scrolls, you're gonna run ER Sands because you want to burst every rotation. You're gonna run EM Goblet, and then you're gonna run EM Hat, and then get all ER subs. Okay.
Something you wish to report?
So that's pretty much it. I think I covered all your characters. Is there any other characters you want me to look at? You're also planning on pulling from Mualani. Okay, hold on. Miscellaneous characters. Okay. Mualani. Yeah, Frogs is just really convenient in my opinion. So, let's see what you have. Where's your Mualani? Hold on. Let me look. Or, sorry, let me check if you have the ring real quick. Oh, bummer. Do you have Witsith, chat? Did I see a Witsith? Yeah, I think Even Star is just, especially since his lower vines is kind of ass. Okay, you do have Witsith. I personally would, oh, it's R1. That's still fine. Okay, so, level 90, Prio. She scales off HP. Talents can be 191 or 199 if you are bursting every rotation. Careful though, because Sharky targeting is booty cheeks. Okay. Weapon R5 Witsith.
How long is 85 to 90?
Pray for the EM for vapes. Alright, and then you want 4-piece obsidian. Yeah, alright, sorry, HP, Sands, Hydro, Goblet, crit damage, hat. If you can't hit the 60% Actually, I would say 50 to 60% crit rate. Then run CR. Crit, if you can't hit 50, 60 crit rate without a crit rate hat, then run without crit rate hat and not overcapping, then run a CR hat. Okay. I think that's pretty much it for Mulan. Mulan's a pretty easy character to build. Okay. Wait, is there any other character? Hold on, I'll just... Is there any other character you want me to look at? Which better for Mulan? Not HP, Hydro Goblet. There are certain situations where you would use HP, especially if you're running her with Farina, but yeah, it's Hydro Goblet. You have to accept it again, because I added you as a thing, but, like, I added you as an editor again. Hold on, but I'll add it. Give me 2 seconds. Sorry. Chat, stop making fun of my essaying, bro! Okay. Skirk team and also Varessa. Okay. Yeah, that's the thing, is, like, the problem with Genshin is when you're trying to do, like, a build look at, then it is kind of ass to be like, yep. How come I'm sorry to hear that. Alright, so, Skirk team. Alright, let me add team 3, which would be here. Skirk, Escoffier, Farina, Xingqiu. Alright, so Skirk, we'll look at Skirk first. Alright, let's deploy this. How come your chair? Dude, it's just because I'm short, man. Charlotte better than Xingqiu here? No. Oh, I see.
Those are the 3 I care about.
Chat, confirm if I'm correct, but isn't Finale better than Black Sword? Or am I cooked? We also have a lot of off-field cryo. We need off-field hydro. That's what I thought, Bison, but I didn't know if I was fucking misremembering. R5 Finale of the Deeps is a better weapon than Black Sword. Finale of the Deeps is the Fontaine craftable sword. Okay, so character weapon, or hold on, let me look. Characters level 90, talents are fine. Okay, let me add that. Talents and level. Talents and character level are good. Oh, shit. Alright, I know this weapon is ass. I mean, you could keep it. Like, you could put it on somebody else. But, yeah, no, I would... people run her because not a lot of people pulled Escoffier. Like, I don't have, you know, like, Escoffier on my low spender, so I have to use a shield, like Layla. Alright, but yeah, Fontaine, Finale is better. The problem with Finale is, the downside is you need billets. No, it's okay. Alright, let's look back. Marachussi is fine. The problem with Marachussi is you crit cap. Oh, yeah, you're way crit capped. Problem with Mare is crit. You are fine if no cryo resonance is active, but if it is, you are running at about 110-ish CR. Yeah. I would lower some crit rate. Wait, hold on. Problem with Mare is crit. If you swap to Finale weapon, you will have a better CR split. Is Cloran worth building? It depends. Do you like Cloran? Do you like playing Taser, Overload, and or Aggravate? But yeah, actually, yeah, that would actually fix your split quite a bit, because you wouldn't be around 49 crit rate with Cryo Resonance and Marachussi. Alright,
I'm gonna have to
okay, let's look at this. Oh, this is not good. Okay. Cryo Goblet is in dire need of an upgrade. Okay.
Also,
crit damage, it's fine. Crit damage, hat needs more attack percent subs.
So who's doing arenas?
Okay.
Max.
Attack Goblet, solid. Or attack stance is fine. Is good. Alright, and then feather is fine. Okay, flower, it's solid-ish. Flower and feather are fine, are good. Okay. Now, so we looked at your skirk. Let's look at your coffee. That's coffee ears next. Alright, Ascension level is fine. To help Abyss and to help clear Abyss and Eska helped a lot. I mean, it's fine. Like, if you like Cloran, then level her, you know? Alright, so talents and weapon. Okay, so let me add that. Talents and weapon. Fine. Yeah, if you like playing Cloran, I would pull enough up, but... I mean, you're fine with Auroron, too. Alright, let's look at your stats. Good, good. It's fine. This is fine. Oh, it's... Flower's a little cope. Or, sorry, feather is a little cope. Okay. I see. I see. Sans is very bad. I would also prefer running ER Sans so you don't have to stress about bursting every rotation to maintain Farina fanfare. Also, the reason I'm putting the teams in here as well, chat, because if I'm saying, like, oh, coffee needs this specifically, it's because something else in the team is also, like, gonna need, like, the team needs to be able to complement each other, you know what I mean? Also, Alboof! Thank you for the 500 biddies, dude! Please take care of yourself, man. I appreciate all of it, but thank you. But, like, please take care of yourself. I'm trying to make sure the teams are complementing each other, but, you know... To upgrade the attack one? Oh. I know she buffs with attack, but if you're not bursting every rotation to keep up... Like, the fanfare from Farina is much higher of, like, a buff to the team than, you know, Coffee's attack. Does that make sense? That's why you want to be able to make sure everybody's healthy. You don't have enough ER to burst every rotation. Because now you're not gonna maintain your fanfare. If that makes sense. So, I would just run ER Sands, or honestly, this weapon is better for her. If you're not running Varesa, I would say this is better. I'm gonna actually put that in the note. If you want a good ER attack weapon, the lamp from Inazuma is really good. Like, really good. Okay. Or run an ER weapon if running an attack stance. Okay, there you go. But yeah, I would personally swap you to this if I were you. I think this is better. I'm gonna just swap it to you right now because actually it's better for Yansan to run it's better for Yansan to run a Fava anyway to funnel the team. So I'm gonna fix that for you. I'm gonna put a note in there too. Swapped Escoffier to the lamp weapon. But it needs to be 90'd. Okay. Alright. Sorry, I forgot. I'm looking back in. That's fine for now. I mean, the crit damage hat's really nice. I don't know what your split's gonna be, though. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. Because you're still getting the 15% from the cryo, so... Crit rate, hat, or, fuck. CR hat preferred, but CDEM is fine with cryo res. Your split is roughly 65 over 171. For a sub EPS, that is acceptable. Okay. Alright, yeah, if you swap to a crit rate hat, your split's gonna be more like, I would say like 80, like, 110, which isn't... I would actually just keep... I'm gonna remove that. Yeah, I would keep that. I would keep that right there. Ben, do you think for the follow? I appreciate it. Welcome in. Alright, so that's the coffee. Talents are fine. You can honestly leave it at this. I wouldn't worry about getting more. Xingqiu is copium? Your Xingqiu or in general? Because Xingqiu is like a really good unit to have. Oh, that's good. Okay, so for Farina, let's look at the Farina now. Farina, talents, level, character level, and weapon are good. Or Arlie has coffee weapon. Arlie does have coffee weapon. They don't have any other options, and that's what they're. Oh, that is true. I did already write about Farina. I did. See what I posted above in the Navia team. But yeah, the miscellaneous here, you could probably, if you're using Farina on one side, you can put Shangling in there. You know, so at least the Shangling already had the notes. Alright, let's go to Xingqiu. Alright, Xingqiu. Sucks fine. Yeah, you don't have C6, so you're gonna want ER weapon, ER sands. I would 80 out of 90 to get final ascension passive. Yeah, the Kokomi and coffee is like a little too much. I'm gonna pull for Yelan, then you would, I'll add Yelan and miscellaneous then. Sack level weapon to 90. He wants attack and ER, which is what Sack is giving him. Alright, let's look at your talents on him real quick. Alright, you know I need to put that in there. Alright, the only really, okay, I'm just gonna put talents should be 119. Or, I'm gonna add no. If you need more damage reduction / help, then you can level Xingqiu's skill to 8 or 9. And it would be 189 or 199. Okay. You don't really need his E skill leveled, especially if you're low on resources, so I wouldn't even stress about it. Okay, and then 4-piece emblem. You would run ER Sands, Hydro Goblet, crit rate, hat. The likelihood, go for a 60-120 split. Since you're not running a crit rate weapon. Okay. Alright, so that's that team. I'm gonna put Yelan here for miscellaneous. 90 her, HP scalars and DPS are recommended to be 90'd. And then Fabbo, if you level up to 90, you're only getting ER since she doesn't scale on base attack. And then it's the same thing with Xingqiu. You want to do either 199 if you want to do more damage with her skill than 199. Alright, and then 4-piece emblem. If you are running Fab weapon, you should be on HP Sands. Goblet is going to be Hydro Goblet. It's so easy to build, and crit rate hat. Alright. And try shoot for a 75-140 split. Okay. Yeah. Okay, now let's look at your Varesa team. That's the last one we're looking at, I think, right? Right, so let's build your Varesa team. Oh, I wouldn't run this. I would rather just run Mav. That's what I do on my main account, is I actually run this team, exactly. If you auto on Varesa, then you use E on, or burst, then E on Chevy, you get the overload proc, and then you go on Yansan to proc Scroll. And then you have Mavika there for the attack buff, as well as the off-field pyro. And she's not as ER heavy as Shangling, for example. But this should be your Varesa team for overload. It's better than Xian Yun, especially if you don't have cons on your Cloud Retainer. Okay, Varesa. Team 4. It's Varesa, Yansan. Oh shit. Chev, Yansan, Mavlika. Okay, Varesa. Oh shit. Varesa. Alright, so 90. Main DPS. Alright, what's your weapon at? Oh, you logged in! Oh. Yeah. Oh, am I done? Oh, you're good. You're good. Let me log back in, hold on. Yeah, I think my Shunna's also getting a benched in Odd Cry, unfortunately. Hi, Log Dog. How are you? I am doing good. Thank you for asking. Hope everything is going good. All right. Back to looking. Weapon. Finish. Leveling. Or weapon. All right. What's our talents looking like? I would do yeah. Talents should be 9. Honestly, you could leave it at 3. I think that's what it's currently at. What's the Google Doc for? We're doing an account review. 9, 3. And then you could honestly just leave it at 8. I think that's what you have it out, right? Nah, 7's fine. Okay. Her main thing is her plunging. If you're going to crown any, if you're going to crown anything, it should be her NAs. Okay. What's your split looking like? Please tell me you're on Obsidian. Okay, Obsidian's fine, but you're still really lacking crit rate. Yeah. Hold on. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, your hat sucks. If you could craft a crit damage hat... Hold on. Yeah, if you can... Hold on, I'm gonna add that. Your stats are fine, but if you can craft a crit damage hat with CR and attack percent subs, it should help your crit split a lot. Other artifacts look acceptable. I will be farming... Yeah, I think what you should do is farm Obsidian and Scroll, and then Strongbox for the characters that are in the list. Alright, so that's your Varessa. She's pretty easy to fix. Chevreuse. Alright, what's your Chevy at? Song of Days Past is fine. I prefer Noblesse. Song of Days Past is more general, but Noblesse is, yeah. Alright, your ER is very low. Okay. Nobody's playing Rosaria. Or, nobody's using Rosaria, so I'm gonna take her 5. Oh, and she's C6. Okay. There you go. That splits better. Alright, 90. Or, actually, I'll just do 80 out of 90. Then I would do... Talents can be 111. But if you need healing, level up per burst. So, I recommend 118 or 119. Okay. And then... whoops, wrong thing. And then weapon needs to also be 90'd. Or ER. What 90 weapon? Because everybody's going to use a 5 anyway. 90 weapon. Alright, Song of Days Past is good. General. Artifact. Set. I personally prefer Noblesse. Because the attack buff is huge. Because if you're gonna die, or if you have skill issue like I do, and you're not dodging everything, being able to have ER and not die because you're healing with Chevy, because her heals kind of a lot, I find that to be better. So, I mean, it's really up to you. Alright, yeah, okay, so wait, back up for Noblesse, because the attack buff is huge. Depending on your needs... HP or ER Sands. If you need burst every rotation, go ER. HP Goblet and HP or healing bonus hat, depending on your needs. As I said, it's the problem with Genshin is everything is just, it depends. So that's why it's like, you know, Yeon-san. Alright, Yonson's pretty easy to build. I would, you can put her 80 out of 90, honestly. Yeah. 80 out of 90, 90 weapon. I would go 1-1-10, 1-1-9, or 1-1-10 if you can afford it. Okay, 4-piece scroll is fine. What's your... Oh, your I mean... Okay, shoot for... Do you pull 5 stars? It depends. Should Tula eats it? It depends. Should I go back to work? It depends. True! Shoot for minimum 2.5k attack. And roughly... I would go 180 C... or ER with scroll. And Faressa. Mav. Procking the 2-piece. Okay. ER or attack sands. If you are unable to burst every rotation, then go ER sands. Then you're gonna go attack goblet and then attack hat. It's pretty simple to build her. Movlika, C Navia team. Hi Yuzuha! Welcome, welcome!
So, wanna train with me sometime?
Alright. If you have Discord, I could send you this entire list. Yeah, I always change it every year when he gets his birthday. Or if you want, I can send you the entire list, but that's pretty much it for the account. So let me know.